4-5 on my hip. Said a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swollen to go.
I can't even defone Garoppolo.
Yeah, man.
Go, bro.
You got a black screen, but yeah.
I don't give a damn.
I had to make sure we're on YouTube. I just added it on there. It wasn't on, but we're good. Yeah, we're good to go.
We're good to go. Welcome to the In Teal Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst, AJ, and we are here.
Yes, sir. God damn, it feel good, bro.
W. Let's fucking go, bro. As always, let's go ahead and get it out the way. The show is brought to you by the good folks over at the Miller Creative.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
Printing, 904 Printing, they are just better, duh. And also big shout out to the homie Jalen, man. Make sure you check out Anchor, Fence, and Deck. Some of y'all need to get your backyard set up. You need to get everything rocking and rolling because, hey, man, guess what? Shit's turning around, baby. Now, make sure you got the backyard looking crispy so we can go ahead and get together and have some parties. And in order to do that, you got to holler at Jalen. Get a free quote today. Hit him up at 904-859-5481 or check him out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Yeah, man.
Deck. Nobody hold it down like the Anchor, dude.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jalen too, man. We got into we was in the suites today, man, for the first little bit of the game.
You was loving it?
Yeah, man. Before I went to my seats, man. You know how you
never go nowhere else.
Oh, I go back to my seat because I love my seat, bro.
I have to stand and be able to move. You know how I be moving. Yeah. And so, like you see me in Cincy, I'm back and forth, up and down, all over. And I got to be able to move, bro. That's why I love being there because I don't need a seat. I just need to be at the rail. I need to be able to jump, run, flip, all of that. Today would have been one of them days. I would have been doing all of those things for all different reasons.
Damn, boy, what you got a 5-megapixel camera over there?
Nah, it's beautiful. What, you don't like it? What's wrong?
Boy, that thing moving like this.
How
it just and blurry on my end. Maybe everybody else sees it.
You want Wi-Fi still?
Nah, I'm plugged in. I'm good. I'm good.
Everybody else, how I look? I look good. I think I'm beautiful.
Let me see how it looks live.
Is it live? Are we good? Big Marcus, fellas. What's up, baby? What's happening? Big Eric, what's up, fellas? Duval, I'm eating this W right now. It's so succulent. Yes, sir, it is, man. Cheyenne say defense 8 today, straight up abuse them. Yes, they did.
We fucking did.
Motherfucking applause for the defense, man.
It looks better on YouTube.
Cooked.
So you're good. Yeah, it looks better on YouTube. Yeah, you're good.
We good. Bobby, what's happening, man? Shout out Bobby. I see he in the building. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Make sure that you hop over, subscribe to the YouTube channel, In Teal Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at In Teal Pod, Instagram, In Teal Podcast. Join the Facebook group, In Teal Podcast. You already know we give you the best Jaguar content on the planet. Sir.
Yeah, we had 904, but now we got like 907, 908. But I did take a screenshot when we had 904 people on the podcast page. Yeah.
I love it. Bro, I am exhausted. It's been a winningest weekend. My daughter And her basketball team go out, they win 3 in a row in blowout fashion and come home with the trophy yesterday. And then today, my son, Major, he go out there to play in the divisional round of the the conference round of the playoffs.
Okay.
They catch a big W in North Chicago, knock them boys out of there. It was undefeated. Here, right here, man.
Hey, shout out to that boy Major.
So what's up? This morning, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. How you feeling after the game?
I'm feeling great.
He's feeling great.
Yes, sir.
How you think the game went?
It went awesome.
Awesome. All right. And we walked away with a W. So what's that mean?
We're going to the Super Bowl.
We going to the Super Bowl. And as Jalen Ramsey said, cover your ears, son. And we gonna win.
Go win that bitch.
You said cover your ears. You didn't cover them tight enough. Hey, man, it was incredible. So it's been a good week for us so far. Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming in. You got anything you want to say? You want to give a shout out or something? Go ahead, get up to the mic.
I don't know.
All right, you good? You want to shout out your team? You want to shout out anybody?
I'd like to make a shout out to Coach Rose.
Oh, Coach Rose gets love. All right, he's second best coach. Come on, get out of it. All right, shut the door on the way out. Yeah, it was a blast, though, man. We got to do our thing, man. Them boys walked away with a W. It was beautiful. And when we was out there in North Chicago, it was a little rough out there. We had to, you know what I'm saying? We had to handle business. So I leave the game, right? And I forgot to turn off notifications because we've been playing Saturdays recently, so I hadn't been in the habit of turning off notifications. So I get to the truck after the win, we celebrate, we go to leave, and my phone goes off, and I look, and what's it say? Jags are tied 6-6
at the half. Yep.
And then I see Trevor Lawrence injured.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna just say right now, this may be a different type of post game show because excuse me, I haven't seen the first half.
Yeah.
I still have yet to see the first half. So you're going to have to do most of that when it comes to the first half. I will tell you what I saw with the second half. Offensive line looked horrendous. Walker Little looks like he may not be the guy. Andrew Norwell getting a fucking false start penalty really pissed me off because he's like the only starter that was playing outside of the ball. Which is funny because I'm on Twitter going in. I'm trolling like crazy. And what do I see? Bills fans making excuses for the reason why they lost. Well, we were out of our left tackle was out, and our starting guard was out, and our starting tight end was a bitch.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Nobody.
We don't have nobody on this team, bro.
The sentiment on Twitter from them is like, we really just lost to the Jags. How do we lose to the Jags? I'm over here going like that.
Look, the video I posted in the group, them motherfuckers, hey, they was deep, boy. Like they was so deep. When I tell you they was deep, they was they was doing all that bullshit on the way in. They wouldn't do none of that fuck shit on the way out. Them boys looking crazy, looking sad. They wearing that blue, just look extra sad blue. Like it was lovely, dog.
Oh man, it was beautiful. So now I'm watching the game from my phone. And I'm literally in the car watching it. I'm walking into this adventure landing type place, watching it to celebrate his win. I'm not finna miss the fucking game.
Yeah.
So I'm like watching this bitch. I'm like, oh, but the entire time I'm sitting there going, man, we about to lose this motherfucking game because the offense just looked so bad. And I don't know how the first half looked. I can assume the same because I saw the stats. I can assume it was pretty bad. But we looked so out of sync and so bad. And when Trevor overthrew Marvin Jones on that
dog,
I said it's over. They're going to win. Because we don't deserve to win.
We didn't deserve. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he thought. Like, it kind of looked like Marvin got held a little bit. Because the dude grabbed at him, but he could have.
Trevor was under pressure.
Yeah, so he had to get rid of it. But you got to just kind of, you got to chuck it. But I think in that situation, you kind of got to put some air under it and not throw it as hard. You got to throw it a little bit more up so that he can adjust to go do it.
Absolutely.
To go get that catch.
Hey, you got the homie in, man. Let's bring in Stone Cold Steve Boston because he could probably talk a little bit more about the first half with you than I can. So let's go. Stone Cold Steve.
Go there.
Let's go, man.
How you guys doing?
Doing great, man.
Great.
we found the right spot for Rudy Ford, man. He played it balls to the wall all game.
Bro, I love Rudy Ford in Madden. I love him in Madden, and then if I use you in Madden, I watch you extra hard just to see, is there really something to you, or am I just that nice? I put Rudy Ford as my sub linebacker all the time in my nickel package to keep him down, and he's just so fast and he's so fucking good. Like, I think he has a lot of potential in real life to do his thing. I really like the way the guy plays. And it's crazy to me, and Herb said it in a presser earlier in the week. They wondered why he wasn't receiving snaps on defense, why he was just being used as a special teams player. And I mean, Rudy Ford needs to be an intricate part of this team going forward. Definitely.
It's looking like it. He's been in the right place, the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
He played it out today. And I just want to get this out there. Imagine if James Robinson played today.
I know. Oh,
I was okay with him not. I was okay with him not playing.
Imagine if DJ Chark was the one running that route. That's not overthrown. Yeah. Imagine if the offensive line was healthy. I mean, if the defense plays the way they played and we were healthy on offense, imagine what would have happened.
Well, my thing is, like we saw last week when James Robinson went out, offense just flatlined.
We couldn't block today, though. We just couldn't block. Was it like that in the first half, too?
Well, see, the first half, I mean, we did. Honestly, there wasn't really that much of a drop-off. I mean, if you want to look at the numbers, I mean, his first 5 carries, he had 25 yards. Mm-hmm. So, or 27 yards on his first 5 carries. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, we did okay running the ball. Drops. They fucking keep killing drives. Drops and missed field goals. We should have had points. Yeah, we had drops early on. Fucking 89 dropped one.
Luke Farrell. I like him.
Somebody else dropped one. We had offensive pass interference or offensive holding. Something Tavon Austin, I think, or number 7. Apparently he manhandled Tre'Davious White. Some dumb shit, bro.
That makes sense. Tavon Austin is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And my thing with Walker Little, for a debut against a number 1 defense, first half he did okay. He got beat a couple times.
He didn't look good all game. I mean, in my opinion, he didn't look. I mean, I understand but their edge rushers, like their best part of their defense is Ed Oliver in the middle and their linebackers in the like they don't have. I'm not super concerned about Houston, or what's the old guy that got out? Jerry Hughes and shit. Like I'm not. Mm-hmm. They're good players, but you got 28 seconds. But fucking he was getting beat by whoever they put over there was either just running through him, running around him. Like
I'm gonna go back and watch the tape and just watch him and see how he looked. But when I was watching.
Second half,
I didn't focus on him. I just saw the offensive line as a whole did not look good in the second half.
Because what they started doing around the second half, they were lining up on him, but they were bringing that edge rusher as well. So he's trying to, as a debuting rookie, trying to get both guys. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like, who do I get?
Right. And James Robinson is clearly your best back for third down or for protection purposes, period. So I think you have this present. Carlos Hyde's good in that situation. Carlos Hyde is good. I think Jags fans need to stop with the fucking Carlos Hyde and upset the Carlos Hyde's okay.
He's more than competent.
He's the best number 2 back we've had here.
Yeah.
In a long time.
In a long time.
Bruh. I mean, unless you go back to when Chris Ivory was really balling with Fournette pounding, and then Chris Ivory would come in and ram into you again and again and again. That was good. That's what Carlos Hyde is like right now. It's not a big drop off. I mean, it's a big drop off in longevity, but Carlos Hyde.
But he's falling forward for 3-4 yards. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. So he fumbled. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
Was it a bad fumble? You know who else fumbled? Josh Allen fumbled, but
that was bullshit. They didn't. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
go ahead.
They didn't even look at it. Or, I mean, I don't know. Did they look at it on the TV?
So here's the thing that they were saying, and that I guess potentially they were saying that his forward progress was stopped, is what they were trying to go with, and because that was the case, it's not reviewable because the fumble happened as he was going backwards. But it was literally like lateral. It's not like they took him back. If he went backwards, it was like one step, and then they went. I didn't hear a whistle. Granted,
there wasn't a whistle.
Right? Yeah,
there was no whistle.
There was no whistle at that point, so it's really confusing how this happened. Like that's crazy.
Tried to say he was down, but the problem is he landed on Smoot.
Yeah,
the ball was out. The ball was out.
Never touched the ground. That ball was out.
That ball was out.
Yep.
And I was like, I couldn't believe they did that to us. I was like, and that goes back to, like I said, I'm like, here we go, we're gonna lose this fucking game because it was little shit like that.
I'll tell you this, man. Smoot, Allen, and Rudy Ford played their butts off today.
Hold on, you're not finna sit
Man,
here.
do not discredit Taven Bryan.
Taven fucking Bryan.
He played like a first rounder today. Played like a motherfucking first rounder today.
My bad, Taven Bryan.
Hey, Taven Bryan just earned a contract. Like, Taven Bryan's getting re-signed because of the Bills game. They bringing Taven Bryan back for like a $4 million a year deal.
And he was in that big record shot. He was record shot.
Bro, I watched him go, damn. Look at
I was speechless. I had to stop drinking my beer. I was in speech.
Because when he had 2.5.
Yeah.
Because he had two straight. I was like, that boy.
Yeah, bro. Taven Bryan was cooking, man.
I saw
Brooks goes out with a concussion, yeah? He went out early with a concussion, they said. That's what TV said. They said it happened on like the opening kickoff, Clay Brooks.
Oh, Clay Brooks.
Yeah.
He went with a concussion.
So who was riding out? Who was playing nickel? Trey?
No, Rudy in there at nickel all game.
Rudy was in nickel.
Okay. And so who was starting outside? Nevin?
No, took it Shaq and Tyson. And Tyson.
I'm tripping. Tyson. Okay.
Yeah, Tyson,
okay. Okay. Tyson was getting beat a lot. But it's a little. It's still subtle. The second half. It's like the littlest things.
And then Josh really couldn't get over to him.
What's that?
He only got beat bad, big time, maybe 3 times, but there was a couple times I could tell Josh Allen wanted to go to him. He was like glaring over at Campbell, but the pressure got to him.
Yeah, every time that a catch happened on him in the second half, he was right there to smash. He actually helmeted the fuck out of McKenzie one play. I mean, he smashed the shit out of him. I think he's getting better though. I mean, I say yes, he was getting beat, but it was a whole lot of backyard football bullshit with him in the second half where he was getting caught on. Shaq, though, in the second half was playing like a fucking monster. Yeah. The defense tackled better today than they've tackled since 2017.
I was going to say in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Today, this is the best defensive game we played in 2.5, 3 years.
This game was Jacksonville versus Pittsburgh. You remember that?
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, 96.
Same game, bro. Like same game.
I was having my doubts with Cullen, but he coached a great game today.
He did. He really did.
The way he was using Rudy Ford, I was really impressed with him in coverage, but he was having him blitz like nonstop.
Like crazy.
Hey, Joe Bevel didn't call a good game, boy. What the fuck was the offense doing, bro? I'm like, bro, why are we throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage? Bro. I walked out of my seat, bro. 2 minutes, the 2 minute warning. So like the CJ Beathard shit, I didn't see none of that shit.
Okay.
Dude,
I went to the pit, bro. I went took a piss and rolled up a blunt and went and sat. Then I went and took my phone and I sat in the place. I sat down to where I sit at and I went to light my shit. I'm like, okay, what the hell happened? I said, oh damn, CJ. Then I see Trevor throwing that bitch on the sideline. I was like, okay. And then he came in for 3 seconds. Yeah.
CJ,
so I missed all of the CJ.
CJ dropped a dime to Jamal.
Oh yeah.
Jamal just dropped it. He dropped a perfectly placed ball.
You know what hurt was watching? That was totally pass interference when Jamal Agnew ran that wheel route and Trevor hit him in the fourth.
Yeah.
And they're literally talking about it on the TV and going how great of the coverage it was because he got his head. He never got his head around.
He didn't turn around.
He watched the receiver's hands and he went between the receiver's hands and separated them before the ball touched anybody.
Yeah.
Totally pass interference. It blew my fucking mind that they were sitting there saying this. I'm like, oh my God. I like how Urban's getting a little Brody with the challenges. He's like, he's getting a little.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that challenge because he caught. I guess he caught it, whatever. But it looked like he could have drawn it. So you gotta take that shot.
Yeah, the ball definitely moved. It moved.
Yeah.
Now he kept hand under. The ball can move. The ball didn't hit the ground. So
but it didn't hit the ground.
It was worth it. It was worth it. It was a good shot. But those of y'all just tuning in, man, the Jacksonville Jaguars knock off the Super Bowl. Let's say this again. The 1-6 Jacksonville Jaguars knock off the Super Bowl contenders, as they like to say. All the talking heads was talking the Bills up for the Super Bowl. They have been all year. They knock them off in shutout fashion, 9-6. Matthew Wright missed 3 kicks.
Bro, did they show that on TV? I'm guessing they had to. They had to because it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Bruh.
My problem was you missed 3 kicks the same exact way.
No, they got worse progressively, each one.
I mean, yeah, technically. I mean, yeah, a little outside, then more outside, then even more outside. I don't understand how, like, in my head, right, when the first one happens and he dings it off, they back him up. I say, man, he's gonna fucking try to overcompensate and kick that bitch wide right.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
But I guess I would have. Again in the same way. But I would have been okay if you would have missed one of those wide right, because now at least I know you're trying to. I know
you tried to. Yeah, that was my point. Yeah, and then he comes back and it happens again. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And I just look at my son and I was like, this is why people make memes about us, because of shit like that. Because you missed 3 kicks. They tried to give it to you, Matthew. I don't understand. So I told Dave Sissel, I said, sir, yes, because he's like, oh, he scored all of our points to win today.
Yeah.
Yes, he missed just as many kicks as he made. But only one miss will go down in the record books.
Yeah.
Only one. But we will forever remember.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
We ain't forgetting that.
Missing 3 kicks in a row. It'll never leave my mind.
It was okay because I was like I said, all those Bills fans right there, like, he missed 3 in a row. I said, yeah, I went to 4 Super Bowls and didn't come out with 1. Shut the fuck up.
I was at Beef O'Brady's. There was a big fan right there, and I'm like the only Jags fan in there. After we won,
we don't even have a Beef O'Brady's here no more. I used to have one by my house. I ain't been on Beef O'Brady's in like 20 years.
Bro.
But we was going crazy, bro.
I can imagine. I hope that y'all was just as ignorant as possible with them Bills fans when they were leaving the stadium.
Especially down the stretch and going out.
Fuck you to Bills fans. Like, you have to know, like, we don't fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
Like you might as well be in the division. Like, that's how much we don't fuck with y'all. Because of that playoff game, bro. That playoff game in Jacksonville, they came here talking that shit. Yeah. They had a meetup spot. They burned shit all in our all that. They wanted all that smoke.
All of it.
Man, I don't fuck with y'all. Like, at all.
Oh, shit. I didn't play Devontae Adams today. Jesus Christ.
Fuck the Bills.
I got something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Our wins are against the Dolphins and the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
As of today, the AFC East is our bitch.
We own it. And I mean, that's what happened in 17, right? We won the North. We won the North, too. We beat everybody in the North. So it's like we won the North and the South. So, yeah.
We gotta beat the Pats and the Jets this year. And we'll own the AFC East.
I know we will beat the Jets. I had us beating the Pats. Now, obviously, that's going to deter that plays a big part on if James Robinson plays. Like, if Trevor Lawrence has to play the Patriots by himself, I don't like it. James Robinson needs to be in that game. But hey,
Well, I kind of wanted him not to play today. Because at first I'm like, we don't really have much of a chance. Get him the most expensive Dr. Scholl's. You can put that in his shoe, bubble wrap it, and keep him good.
Yeah. So I'm outside. We're getting warmed up before the game, And one of the other coaches, he comes over and he says, all right, man, let me know. And he goes down the list of these games. And I'm like, okay, you want winners? Okay, so I'm spouting out the winner, right? Okay, this guy, this game. He gets the Jags Bills. He goes, Jags Bills. I said, and he knows I'm a huge Jags fan, so he just starts laughing. I was like, we're going to get our fucking ass whooped. I've never said that. I've never thought, well, we're not going to win this game.
Yeah.
I literally thought today there was no way we won this fucking game. That's how bad we looked last week.
Yeah. Urban mentioned
like
it
since like 2011.
Urban mentioned it. He said today when we played as the best version of ourselves, we look really good. We played the worst version of ourselves, we looked like last week.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, because y'all look like shit last week. And that's what he said. He said
it was terrible.
We look like crap.
and you know, the defense, I think the defense needs to get their flowers. Like, give them their flowers. This isn't the first good game they've played. The defense has had numerous good outings. Are there things that need to be fixed? Absolutely. This is just historically good.
Yeah, that was their best game in a long time.
Complete game of defense.
Right, from the front to the back, every one of them.
They played
This is what happens. This is what happens when pass rush gets home.
Man, yeah, shout out to Jason, man. He was like, "Hey, AJ," I'm like, "Oh shit, what's up, man?" We chopped it up a little bit after the game, man. Shout out to Jason.
Shout out Jason Kozlowski. I think I got it right. I get it right. Kozlowski. I got a friend whose name's Kazanowski.
Oh,
maybe they're relatives. Does that be the same thing? I don't know. It sounds the same. Them boys stepped up big. Josh and Smoot had motors today, bro. They did. And whoever's Facebook user is, did they play zone? Yes.
Yes.
They played a lot of zone today.
We gave up everything underneath. Everything that they did in the air was all underneath in the middle of the field.
And that's because we was able to do that because we was tackling.
Yeah.
Wilson was fucking tackling. Shaq Griffin tackling.
I get mad as fuck though.
Broken and still made the tackle again within a yard.
I was getting mad because it's like, damn, bro, these motherfuckers dialing up plays. It was like 3rd and 22. I said, well, they just had a 22-yard fucking play dialed up.
Yeah.
It just sat right in his own.
No, it's because you have Josh Allen, his backyard fuckery. Like every single time he broke and made something happen.
Yeah,
his receivers they got that chemistry. They just
sitting in that zone, nobody wanted to break up. Like they just still sat there. And then guys as soon as he starts moving around, they break off the receivers break off the routes, but the defense just starts they still standing there. Where it's like, you kind of got to shift a little bit. You can't move too much, but you got to move a little bit. You can't just be standing still. But
yeah, man. William, I said Taven Bryan, bro. He had a hell of a game.
Yep.
Y'all think I'm playing? Watch Taven Bryan coming back to the Jags next year, bro. Taven Bryan has these skills to be a good player. He has the skills to be a great player.
Yeah.
His strength and speed combination is rare.
Running him with Devon Hamilton and Malcolm Brown, having them like get some disruptors in there with him so he can get one-on-ones. He can beat I thought he can beat almost any offensive lineman in this league one-on-one and pure strength.
Right.
If he ain't got no help, and then if our edge is playing like that, that's nasty.
Right. Because he's gonna penetrate. He's gonna penetrate. Does he know what to do after? I don't know. That's yet to be seen. But now, if you are forcing the quarterback back up into him, he's going to eat all day. He's going to eat. Now, I'm not saying Taven Bryan is going to get a huge deal with the Jags and he's going to be the starter. What I'm saying is Taven Bryan is probably, I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess today, Taven Bryan's coming back in the Jaguar uniform next season at a very good price.
I'll tell you, though, I was impressed with the interior defensive line because that's been the problem. The edges there, but they have a clean pocket to step up into.
Right.
Not today.
No.
That interior was doing its thing and keeping him out there for Josh Allen, Smoot.
Yeah.
Every get to him.
Facts. And that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do next week or against the Patriots as well. You have to make sure you do that. Because if you can force that inside, if you can tear that pocket apart, Mac Jones ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Well, shit, we don't play the Patriots for a while, so
yeah.
But we got Indianapolis and then San Fran.
We're trying to win the East though.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're talking about the actual winning the East, yeah. We the Jets and so we got Jets pick, but that's shit, man. That's December.
What you think's about to happen with the with the Titans game tonight. You think Titans could pull it out without Henry?
I don't think so, but we'll see if they prove us wrong.
I need Matt Stafford. I need Matt Stafford to go crazy. So whatever makes it a competitive game to where he throws for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Let me pull up the scores for today, because I got a lot of shit wrong.
After that OBJ crap,
well, look, we didn't do our picks on live because we didn't.
I know. Yeah. We had sorry y'all, we didn't have a show last night. That was on me. We had practice, and then after practice I had to go drop my daughter off at a friend's house. Found that out after we already got way the fuck back to Illinois. Had to drive way the fuck back into Wisconsin. It was ridiculous. I would have gotten them all wrong though. Damn near. I didn't pick the Cardinals to win because I heard they were Kyler Murray-less
and D-Hop
and D-Hop-less and AJ Green-less, from what I heard.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I didn't check, but that's what I was told. I picked the Saints over the Falcons. I would have picked the Raiders over the Giants. I picked the Bills. I told them to go with the Bills. I did pick Chargers over the Eagles. I got that right. I definitely picked the fucking Bengals to beat the Browns. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I heard that was crazy.
That was nutso.
Yeah, I saw Baker throw the dumb crazy.
Peoples Jones, man, he had a perfect pass to him.
He's nice.
And Nick Chubb was just, oh God, he killed him.
Dolphins squeak one out over the Texans. Okay. And the Chiefs they might win a game finally again.
I did see this on Twitter though. Deshaun Jackson going to the Raiders.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Deshaun.
That was what was hard. No, you know what? I actually told him Giants over Raiders, and it was after I said Raiders first really quick, and he's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah, with everything they got going on, I don't know." I said, "I don't know if they're strong enough to," because they bounced back and overcame the Gruden thing easy. I was like, "Are they strong enough to bounce back and overcome this though? This is big." And I guess they weren't, because the Giants are not a good football team. And
some calls were bad.
Yeah,
but there was 2 turnovers by Carr, which was bad.
Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have that. Carr, I'm on the Carr wagon now. You know, I think Derek Carr's a good quarterback. I think there was a lot of times when I was like, they need to move on from him in Oakland. I'm on Carr's side now, and I like his commitment to the Raiders. Like,
he said he wants to retire.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. Damn. Look, the Ravens. The Ravens won, bro. The Vikings were kicking their ass early.
Yeah, the Ravens won in overtime.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, they came back.
The Dolphins won. I mean, they played the Texans.
Yeah, they.
The Broncos went crazy.
Bro, you live in a nice neighborhood. What is happening?
I mean, I'm adjacent to.
I'm like, bro, the neighborhood is nice.
It is.
Yeah, you're not that far away.
No, I'm definitely not, bro.
Oh my. Yeah. So
the Colts put them. Oh, that was Thursday night. Jesus, yeah, we got the Colts. We got the Colts.
I want to beat the Colts so fucking bad.
So
I want to beat the Colts so bad because I'm in this AFC South fan trash talk group, and not the podcast one, but this trash talk group. And Colts fans are the most fucking pretentious little fucks I have ever seen in my life. I hate them so much. All they do is talk shit about and they got the nerve to say JT is better than Derrick Henry, and they're like, Taylor.
Oh yeah, they be crazy.
I'm like, what? Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in the league. Okay, he's good. Like, why can't we be happy? And I said this on the show before. Why can't we be happy that the AFC South houses 3 of the best running backs in football? Why can't you just be happy about that? Why can't we talk about how Derrick Henry? I'm a Jags fan. Derrick Henry's the best running back in football. Fuck out of here. There's not a better running back in the game of football. If you want to tell me Christian McCaffrey can go out here and do extra stuff he can't do, cool. Alvin Kamara can do extra stuff, cool. As a running back, that man is the best running back in football because everybody knows he's getting the ball. And he still gets the ball, and you still can't fucking stop him. And he going to do that from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. He's not going to do it for a little bit. It's the whole game.
Yeah. Put the team on his fucking back.
He doesn't care. He's going to run it. So I just get tired of it, bro. Jonathan Taylor's a great back too. He's good, man. James Robinson's fucking good. Like, enjoy the fact that you got 3 of the best backs in football over here in the same division, and we have the potential, if the Texans can get their shit together, to have a great division. That's my dream. Make the AFC South great again. Like, I want it to be fucking solid, bro. Like, let's go out there and I'm tired of being the worst division in football. I don't want to be the best team in the worst division in football.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it because shit, that's how the rest of that's how the Colts was, and that's how the Titans. Like, yeah, you're just the best team in the fucking worst division, but that's why none of us win Super Bowls either.
Right. Yeah.
So,
take me back to when, I know we weren't as good consistently, but take me back to the Peyton Manning, Byron Leftwich, Steve McNair's. Take me back to them days. Take me back to them. Well, I'd like to win a little more consistently.
Little David Carr in the mix.
Yeah.
Little Matty Schaub in the mix.
Little Andre. I mean, think about the ballers that was in this division though. Fred Taylor, right? Jimmy Smith,
going crazy.
Andre Johnson. Every team had a ridiculous running back. Outside of the Texans, they didn't have a ridiculous running back until Arian Foster, if I remember correctly. I don't remember them having a great running game during the Andre Johnson, the David Carr.
Nah. Jimbo. Shout
Jimbo
out to Jimbo. Shout out to be back in the building.
Jason said we in that same group. Yeah, bro. I fucking hate that shit. I just listen to them talking, they compare their Super Bowls, and then, the Colts like to lay claim to 2 Super Bowls because the Baltimore Colts won one, and they want to claim that one too, and all right, whatever. Edgerrin James, B-Max at Edgerrin. Yeah, bro, the Colts had Edgerrin James. You had Fred Taylor, Maurice Jones-Drew, Edgerrin James, and then you had fucking CJ2K. You had Eddie George. Like, bro, like this division has always pretty much had great running backs until we went through our slump from 2017.
And I looked it up. Out of 2 seasons, and what, he missed 2 games last year, so that's 14 plus the 6 or 7 games he's played now. James Robinson is number 8 ranked out of Jaguars running backs since inception.
That's crazy, ain't it? That's fucking crazy, ain't it? James Robinson is still ranked number 8 in the NFL right now, and he's missed 2 games. Well, this was before this week, so he's missed a game, and then he's played from behind his entire career, to where he's not able to be fed the rock. Could you imagine if he plays with a lead and he's just getting the ball to close out games? What his statistics would look like? It'd be ridiculous.
Outright.
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous. Look what he's doing in a limited capacity. Last year, I don't know the exact number, but I dare to say he was averaging 15 carries a game, because there was a lot of 12 carry games, and he'd have one where you get like 20 carries. So I dare to say he was right around 15, 16 carries a game. That's it. And he was a top 5 running back.
I wanted to see more today with Visca in the backfield. I
did too. I think it's an injury thing for them. They just don't want to risk him, but I don't really see. And I mean this moving forward, even with Travis Etienne being here, just use Visca the right way. I don't think he's a number 2. He's not a number 2. I think he could be, if he fixed the drops, the best slot receiver in football history. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why they're not working him. I feel like that's where they need to be working him exclusively, is in the slot, because you're bigger than these other slot receivers. You don't have to be super, super fast, but you're quick enough. You let them get out in the space. You gotta catch the ball, and then you can run through people.
There's never been another slot receiver that's where he made his living, as a slot receiver. The Danny Amendolas and those guys, they tried to go outside and just didn't work. There's never been another slot receiver with his power. I mean, he has the power of a running back.
He's a mixture of a tight end and running back as a wide receiver. You put him in that slot from 10 to 15 yards, over the middle, quick slants, crossers. His game is yards after catch. That's where his bread and butter is.
Yeah. 100%. So I would, if it's me, that's exactly what I do. He would not touch the outside. He'd stay going. But I think the problem is you don't have a legitimate number 2. And so then you have Jamal Agnew, who is also the other side of Visca. He's the slot receiver who is insanely fast, insanely quick. He's more Dexter McCluster. I always go back to him because that was the first time I started seeing receivers get utilized in that manner. was Dexter McCluster that I can remember. That was it. Just like, I guess, if we started talking about if a receiver ever went over and played corner, I'd always go Troy Brown. Because that was the first time I ever saw it, when the Patriots moved him over and let him play defense. But Dexter McCluster, they had him in that same fashion. That's what Jamal Agnew is, just faster. So then you have to think, all right, how do you make it work with both of them? Because I think get a legitimate number one, Marvin Jones goes out to number 2. Then you have Visca and Agnew. So now you have to make a decision on how this offense is going to be structured. There's only so many footballs to go around.
Well,
James Robinson, Travis Etienne, Jamal Agnew, and Laviska Shenault. You have to figure out how to use them properly.
Well, the Falcons got it down with Cordell Patterson. Visca is on Cordell.
That's what I was just telling somebody earlier. I was like, bro, he's been saving my life in fantasy on one of my teams. He's the main reason keeping me afloat, because he's getting me 20 to 25 points every single week. He's scoring a touchdown every week. Like, I don't know how many touchdowns he has on the year, but he probably has 10 or 12. If you look at how many he's scoring almost every week, sometimes twice. So just to say, we need to be using him like that. He plays receiver, he plays running back. Flex him, do what you got to do, but get him involved.
Yeah.
But Kay, did you see the 2 messages I sent you in
Me?
Facebook with those players?
I
told you to look at for next year draft.
Oh, yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson's a beast. To put him next on the other side of Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Michigan boy we talked about before. Yep.
Oh yeah, monster. And I sent him a picture of the linebacker we need to get, and that's Devin Lloyd out of Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Scored an interception touchdown yesterday or Friday.
Yeah, 28 seconds. But yeah. No, that's to say we got to be. Yeah, the defense we talked. I think on the last time on the show we talked about we got to get this. We got to spend money on this defense. We got to spend that money on defense. We got to spend that draft capital on defense. It's like in certain places we got to invest in the defense, because they're not gonna play like how they play today every week. But if you got better players out there, they can perform like this every week.
Yeah, I watched Devin Lloyd. He's like another Miles Jack, except he knows how to play the Mike linebacker spot.
Okay.
Can call plays and everything like that. But he's good. He stayed this year to get better in coverage. He has 4 interceptions, 2 for touchdowns. And he's a great down thumper and athletic like Miles Jack, sideline to sideline kind of guy. And Aiden Hutchinson, you've seen him too. He's a beast.
Yeah, no, he's nasty. No, the Hutchinson kid is real nasty.
And because if we win some more games, let's face it, Thibodeau's going number 1.
Yeah, because I feel that if we can't get Jordan Love, or not Jordan Love, if we can't get Jordan Davis, then we might just have to trade out of that spot.
Where? What spot?
We should be at either number 5 or 6 right now.
Right, yeah. With the second, well, right now with a second win, we're like 3. We're like 3 or 4. How many teams have 2 wins?
I guess because the Dolphins because the waiver order and draft order is the same. So we were picked 4 as of before this win. Then the Dolphins. But who was ahead of us? The Lions were 1. The Dolphins, Texans, us, or Lions, Texans, Dolphins, us.
And then it goes
Texans
based
lost.
off the schedule.
Texans lost. Lions are in a bye week, I'm guessing, because I don't see.
Yeah, they didn't play today.
Yeah, so they're in a bye week, so they're still 1. And then the Texans are still 2, and the Dolphins are still 3, so we're still 4, unless somebody else lost that was around us. Then I guess potentially we could slide up depending on points and whatnot. Right now, we'd still be 4, though. I'm not trading out of that fucking spot, though. Fuck that. I don't want any more draft picks. I don't want it. Look at how many of our draft picks are playing this year. Obviously, Travis Etienne would here. It'd be a little different. But usually I'm all for that. I just go get me the fucking dogs. Like, if the corner we want is gone, or if it's too high to take him there, we'll take the fucking receiver. And if the receiver is too high to take the receiver where we're at, well, fuck it, go get the edge rusher. Like, go get the best of those 3 positions, because that's what I need. I need a pass rusher, I need a fucking corner, and I need a receiver. Not in that order, I don't give a fuck which one you give me first, but I need those 3 real bad, and they got to be early in the draft because I need the best of the fucking best. And you can do whatever you want in free agency. I don't know who's gonna be there, who's not gonna be there.
I'm telling you what,
receiver.
Balky needs to pull out his inner car salesman and do his best to get Devontae Adams here.
Whew. Man,
can you imagine that? Trevor Lawrence and Devontae Adams.
I don't even like to imagine shit like that because it's so far from something I believe could happen. But I think it would be fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I know it could happen. It is possible. I mean, we won battles for guys like Calais Campbell. Like we fought for that. We won battles for guys like Andrew Norwell. He was the top guard out. We had to win that to go get those guys. We had to win AJ Boye. We had to win those big names. Those weren't like nobodies who we signed. They were sought after. Yeah,
because offseason we need to spend money on receivers and offensive line because a lot of them are on contracts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were looking. There are going to be some options out there. Here's what would break my heart is if we draft the tackle from Alabama first.
Bro.
It could happen, though. Like, we do need to – it really could because he does look like a freak, and he is the best-rated offensive lineman on the board, and he looks like the perfect guy to pair with Trevor, and it's probably smart. But I don't want it. Oh, I don't want the smart pick. I want the I want the flash. Yeah. I want the receiver, dog. I want Singletary. I want Thibodeau. I don't want Neal. Neal, right? That's his name.
No, we need to go flashy. Get a pass rusher. It's one of our big needs. I don't want to pick an offensive lineman. The only problem is with I've looked at 25 receivers in this upcoming draft, and not too many of them stand out above the other.
Right.
I mean, shush. We got.
They celebrating the win, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got Chris Olave, the kid from Arkansas, Traylon Burks, who I really like.
Give me Buddy from Clemson. Give me Trevor's guy. Go get him.
Justin Ross in the later round.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Ain't that him?
Yeah, Justin Ross.
Justin Ross. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go get him.
Well, I'm not getting him in the first round.
No, I mean, what is he ranked? I don't know what he's rated at. What is he supposed to be?
They're saying he's probably like mid to late second round.
Okay, yeah, go get him.
Especially because they're struggling with the team struggling right now.
Yeah, they look bad. So you know what I'm saying? It's not him. It's not DJ. No. It's that offensive line's not protecting for shit. Defense doesn't look very good.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence covers up a lot of holes. Hey, Trevor Lawrence covers up a lot of holes.
Yeah, not today. Trevor looks fucking bad.
Yeah, Trevor didn't play.
Trevor's had 2 bad games, but hey, guess what? If this is the floor for Trevor Lawrence, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, because he didn't turn the ball over.
No, he didn't turn the ball over. He did not turn the fucking ball over. But if
there was a close one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was a close one.
And then that one in the fourth quarter, that was a bad throw when he was rolling to his right. That wasn't a good throw. At first, I got mad watching it on the TV because I thought Treadwell should have came back towards him as he was because he went straight to the sideline. He needs to slant that down towards Trevor to make it an easier throw and keep going to the sideline. And he doesn't. And I'm thinking that's why it almost got picked. And I'm like, fuck. And then I look and it's like, no, Trevor threw that literally behind his feet. That was like it wasn't a good throw.
Yeah, he threw it like the man was going to cut back when the week before we just said you want the guys to go to the sideline. He went to the sideline.
Yeah. No, do y'all want OBJ? Yeah. I don't care. Right now?
I'll take him. Yeah. I mean, he gets open. He gets open, bro. That one, bro. I understand that's just how the game goes, but that 5-minute video of Baker just not even looking at him or even trying to get him the ball or throwing underneath or throwing bad throws. That is really telling, and that is unacceptable. That's the best receiver you have.
He's not coming here though.
Yeah, he's not. But
they made it very clear.
Yeah, with the thing,
That's a bad motherfucker. That boy came out and said, "Hey, I appreciate y'all for doing this that way." Because this is what happened. OBJ is so raw.
Yeah,
OBJ is so raw that he was able to walk into the office and be like, "All right, check this out. Y'all don't want me here no more. And if you want my daddy to stop making these here videos, then we need to get these last 2 years of the contract off. That way I don't got to stay nowhere for a long time. Go ahead and waive me. You feel me? And we can go ahead and get that out of the way right quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and make an announcement to say, by the way, this is the type of team I want to go to. And because they waived him and they ate a majority of that cap hit, now it's right. Am I understanding that his cap hit is now minimal if somebody claims him?
Yeah, it's only like 1.5 or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
said it was like so it's not 8. Now it's like 1.5. It's barely anything. So now he can. So the Jags are looking at that post going, all right, we about to grab. Oh shit, he said it'll be a problem. Like you don't want to deal with the headache, right? You bring him in, you claim him, and then he just doesn't show up to work. Now you got that circus.
Yeah.
Now you got this guy out here, and they're saying, how do you feel about OBJ refusing to report to the Jaguars?
What happened?
It's not good. It's not a good look. So I do not think it will happen. I don't think it is remotely possible, even though we beat the Bills.
But I'll take him.
But I would. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, he'll try to go somewhere like Buffalo or
what's the let me see the order. I want to see like what team. Ever wire order. This was 2 days ago. Oh, this is perfect. This is about Odell. Here's a list of who has the chance to claim Odell in what order. All right, let's see. The first playoff contender would be San Fran.
27 seconds.
San Fran at 12. That's how I feel. Detroit, no. Miami might try. And for whatever reason, that's an ideal situation for a lot of people. A lot of people want to go to Miami. I think it's because it's Miami.
Yeah.
Miami's terrible. No. Houston, no. Jacksonville, no. Jets, no. Giants, no. Washington, no. Philly, no. Seattle, not now, no. Unless he wants to go play with Russell Wilson.
I'm about to say Russell will be bad next week.
So bad. But they're not a player.
But his big argument is about reps. You already got DK and Tyler Lockett on.
Exactly. And I don't think they would do that because they're not a receiver away from going. They're a fucking defense away from going. Chicago, maybe, but will he go there? I don't think so. I don't think he wants to go with another young quarterback. I don't think he wants to deal with that. That defense is good, though. If I'm Chicago, I'm trying because, like I said, I don't think anybody else before them can do it. If I'm Chicago,
it's either the Chargers or the Ravens.
I think Chargers go heavy at him. Or I'm sorry, Chicago goes heavy at him. I don't think he goes there, but I think Chicago makes they better. They better.
Well, with the waivers, they don't have a choice, though.
Wait, what?
I said with the waivers, if they claim his contract, they own him.
Yeah, but but he's put it out there that he's not going to fuck with him. Like I'm not going to basically, it will be a problem if I don't go somewhere that's a playoff contender and where I can showcase my ability, aka reps. Mm-hmm. So you're just not gonna do that if you're one of these teams. Like you're gonna call his agent, you're gonna say you're thinking about putting a claim on him. Will Odell come here? And if he says no, they're not gonna claim him. Mm-hmm. Atlanta, that's a no. San Fran is at 12. San Fran, maybe he goes there. I think that's good for San Fran. That probably puts them over the top. The Colts wind up being 14. They have a shot at him. I think that's a possibility. That's scary. I don't like that at all. What is the Patriots' record right now? Are they in contention?
They're 5-4 today.
How the fuck did Denver beat the shit out of the Cowboys?
They stomped them.
Teddy Bridgewater, that been kind of a little bit.
They stomped a mud hole in them.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks bad. 30-16.
Javonte Williams had a day on the ground.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he had a 100+ yard game today against Dallas.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess potentially Kansas City. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, could be. I'm sure he wants to go play with Pat Mahomes. You got Tyreek on one side. That would be nuts, maybe. But they've just been so bad this year.
Yeah. Hey, Travis Kelce been playing like shit. I just watched. I watched him drop like 2 or 3 passes today. I've been watching him drop passes the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to watch their games.
You know why?
Oh, his brother.
No.
Why?
Because he didn't invite Timmy.
Oh yeah, they didn't invite him to tight end youth.
You didn't invite God's son to your party.
Kansas City won.
They invited Manhurts and he had a catch today. I said they invited Manhurts and he had a catch today in the first half.
No, he did. He had a catch in the second half when I was watching. Yeah, first drive of the second half. But that's okay though. But you're the organizer of the party, and you didn't send an invitation to God's son.
Yeah.
That's a curse. That's a curse. They're cursed. Because guess what? Kittle's out.
I had fun with
Kittle's not having a good one. Travis Kelce's having a bad year.
How Ward calls him white Jesus.
Huh?
A guy tweeted that Trevor Lawrence came back so soon. He's like, man, he ain't human. I'm like, that's why G. Howard Ward calls him white Jesus.
White Jesus.
It'll be out. Look, in 3 days, it'll be healed.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, 100%. He came back in 3 minutes. That's how we do.
And it was 3 seconds on the clock when he came back out and took that. Oh, man.
Talk.
I tell you what, man, Dan Arnold.
God damn. Pick six? Did Cleveland get a pick six? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, they got a pick six.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Is Rudy Ford okay?
Longest interception return in franchise history. Yeah, it was a cramp. You could see it.
I figured it was a cramp because
Andrew Wingard. Dewey picks him up, celebrating with him, sends him back down. He got a Charlie horse. You see?
Okay, they were celebrating that because they were celebrating after the sack. Or was it the sack?
No, the stop.
The stop on 4th down. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is he? He's on the grass. Oh my God, what's going on? I was like, he's probably cramping.
Hey, Baker probably talking cash shit. Right? Like, look what we just did to the Bengals. Because the Bengals are obviously the better team. Overall.
The Bengals lost 2 in a row, I think, now.
Nah, Baker could say right now, look how good I play without you.
Yeah, without you here. Because he probably wasn't even on the sideline, I would guess. He probably wasn't activated, nothing. He wasn't in the building.
No, yeah, he's nowhere near the team right now. He's not a part of the team.
Oof. Another pick. God.
Oh, you're watching the highlights.
Yeah. I'm on the CBS website and it's just running over here. It's showing it. Oh wow. The Browns beat the fuck out of the Bengals. Baker had 3 touchdowns, 218 yards.
Yep.
Okay.
And the rest was all Nick Chubb.
Oh, Chubb's the second best running back in football.
Damn, that boy got sacked 5 times.
Who that?
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Then Brandon Allen got to play. What the hell? I guess they pulled him. He got to throw Brandon Allen two passes.
We're not getting your leg broken again. Again. Nope.
Joe Mixon, the only person that scored.
Brandon fucking Allen. Remember we wanted Brandon Allen to start so bad. Not we, you and I. The Jaguar fan base wanted Brandon Allen to start so bad. No. We as fans, and I don't know if other fan bases are like this because I'm not a part of them, but we have always wanted our third string quarterback to be a starter. It's like the funniest shit in the world. There were times when people were calling for Quinn Gray to be the starting quarterback.
Yes, bro.
He was throwing dimes in the preseason. Deep ball putties, bro. And it's like Quinn Gray should be the starter. No, Quinn Gray should be coaching. High school football. He should not be the starter. Brandon Allen should be the starter. No, he shouldn't. He's not a fucking starting quarterback. What are we talking about? We skip the second string guy. We go straight for the third. I'm
not concerned either. CJ Beathard came out there and played good for the few plays he was out there.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, but yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
I heard he put a dime to Agnew, like you said that it was dropped. I heard he put a dime to Dan Arnold. That was beautiful.
Which we won that trade with Carolina.
100%. Dan Arnold's the best tight end to ever suit up in a Jaguar uniform. He's the best. I'm sorry, let's say it like this: the best receiving tight end to ever suit up in a Jaguar uniform.
I was about to say that's why I didn't even look up, man. I was like, I said you're tripping right now.
You know what I meant.
But I got you. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, Mercedes Lewis is the best tight end ever suit up in a Jaguar uniform, and that's because he's the best at one part of the game. He is one of the best blocking tight ends in football history. I mean, unless you go back into like the 50s, the leather helmet days, I'm sure there was guys, but that was different. And definitely the best in the modern era. In his in the league, he's been the best blocking tight end.
And them Bills fans, bro, that's how you know motherfuckers. A lot of just be bandwagon shit too, because bro, Paul plus Leslie walked pretty much walked through my gate to get into the game, and none of them even
they didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
I tell you right.
Damn, bro, it was homecoming. Look, it was homecoming, bro. We scheduled them boys for homecoming. Had all the former players there. We scheduled them boys like they was Arlington Country Day.
That's how Keelan Cole was there.
Yeah, Keelan Cole was there.
He was there.
Yeah, he was in a box.
Okay.
Bad Cole train, bro.
What the Jets had a bye week?
Yeah, they had a bye week.
Yeah. Shout out to Keelan, man. I didn't even see you. I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Yeah, clearly we fucked up by letting him go.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at what we have here now and what's going on, Keelan Cole would definitely be starting right now.
Yeah, bro, because he'll get open.
He'd be number 2.
Yes, bro. I didn't like that at all. I did not like that we didn't.
You figured that you had. I mean, we had again. You knew Agnew wasn't going anywhere. You knew Visca wasn't going anywhere. You knew DJ wasn't going anywhere. You knew Marvin wasn't going anywhere. So you knew you had those 4, and then you had to pay Cole a little bit. Were you really gonna pay him to be the 5th, as it would have appeared to be? But now with DJ being hurt, you need him to be 2. You need him to come 2, but you don't have him. So
what kind of deal did he sign with them?
That's a good question.
Because I know he signed in March, but I don't know if he signed a 1 year or.
Yeah, he signed a 1 year.
He signed a 1 year.
Oh, he can come home next year.
Yeah.
1 year deal worth 5.5.
Oh yeah, go get your money. Yeah, come back home, baby.
He's coming home. Yeah, bring him back. Bring back.
Somebody posted on Twitter there was this big ass fat guy that said on his belly without a shirt said, "Our Allen is better than your Allen." And look what happened.
I have been on Twitter just being absolutely disrespectful and ignorant. I went as far as to search the words Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
And just went through hashtags and everything. Every post I find that somebody is saying, one person was like, "We're gonna blow them out by 50."
Yeah.
I gotta go put a meme or a GIF, or I say about that. And I'm just every single one. I'm just nonstop. I'm replying to all of their tweets. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. I'm definitely.
Oh cause of terror.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. We're fucking going.
You should actually go in the backyard, find a flimsy table, and say, "Hey, Bills, guess what?"
I hope that Jay did you not take a table with you?
No, man.
In the parking lot, were there none?
I didn't see none. Not from where I was. Yeah.
Would you have taken one like B did?
Yeah, I would have.
That's probably the greatest piece of. I still say this to this day, and I really wish he'd give it to me. And I think there was a few times I feel like Brandon thought about giving me that, but it wouldn't be as great with me because I wasn't there. He was actually there. So a friend of ours, Stone Cold, has. If you go back to when we played the Bills in the playoffs, there's a video that shows them jumping through one of the tables, and one of the tables has distinct markings on them, one of which is the Bills logo drawn in Sharpie or whatever, and is on the table. They jump through that table, and they're going crazy in the parking lot, and they're taking over the city and all that shit. Well, he picked that piece of the table up, and he kept it, and then we won. And then he stayed after, and he got McCardell to sign it, and he got Telvin Smith to sign it, and he got Fournette to sign it, and he got all these signatures from that team on that fucking team. That to me is the greatest piece of memorabilia. I fucking love that shit, dog.
It is, dog.
That's Holy Grail.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. He's got Bortles on there it's so great.
Nah, bro, I'm laughing at on Twitter, bro. Because Kyle Brandt, I think you had retweeted the Kyle Brandt thing, right? But Lenny Curry, the mayor, was like, "Love your work, brother. You are top of the game in your business. But today it was far from a bye. D-Swarm, go Jaguars. Our city needed this one." And so I'm like, okay, I was laughing at it. And Kyle Brandt wrote back like he was like respect. And then Vito Stellino from the paper was like, the city needs recycling picked up.
Bro, I hate Vito with a passion, dog.
Bro,
I hate that old fucker.
Bro.
I hate him, and I wish Lenny Curry would not have been respectful. I felt like you were about to give me some savage shit from Curry.
No, he hasn't said nothing. He hasn't said nothing back. Yeah,
I want Curry to be like Lightfoot. He was with the Bears. But then again, that cost them the Bears. You know, the Bears are moving.
Bro.
They're not moving out of Chicago. Well, their stadium is moving out of Chicago.
Yeah.
They are moving to I forgot the name of it, but they already purchased the land, and it's a suburb outside of Chicago. So Soldier Field will be done soon.
Yeah, that shit's old as fuck.
Renovate.
And well, in the mayor, you know, I mean, it's a poor fucking city. The city itself is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, Chicago's dope. But obviously the crime is ridiculous, and the stadium is in a bad part of town, and it's beat the fuck up. And I remember the Twitter war and the onslaught between the Bears and Mayor Lightfoot, the dude looking chick lady thing. And she was saying that she said maybe the Bears should focus on putting together a better performance on the field and less about what field they're on or some shit like that. And so shout out to the Bears for being like, well, fuck you, pal.
Yeah.
And going and getting a fucking new stadium set up. I guess they're gonna pay for it themselves. Fuck.
I still have people saying, "Oh, you'll be in London soon." I'm like, Shot Khan's not gonna put all that damn money into that waterfront, the hotels, the new performance.
He's about to turn the city on its head, bro. He's about to do so much.
Yeah,
he will own Jacksonville. Shot Khan doesn't own the Jaguars. Shot Khan owns the city of Jacksonville. After that's done,
has the money to do it.
Yeah. It's up. It's beautiful.
That's funny.
Especially for the son owning AEW.
Yep.
Based out of Jacksonville as well.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't going no.
No. Definitely not. We did a roof though.
First got a hold of the team, but Roger Goodell wouldn't let him.
Do what?
I think Khan tried like his second year as the owner, but Roger Goodell wouldn't let him. Now he poured all of his money into Jacksonville.
The move?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Early, like his second.
Don't be spreading rumors, Stone Cold. You have no proof of this.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever the case.
You think?
I said rumors.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they had the flyover, bro, for the game today, bro.
That shit was hella close, right?
Bro, that shit was so fucking low. I want to tell you, it was
somebody sent a video.
Bro, that shit, my ears, bro. I was over in the stadium club, and then I was out because whatever they went over, but they were a little bit late, so I feel like they may be trying to play catch up balls. 4 of them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
that shit sounds crazy as fuck.
Dumb, bro.
Bro, what Eric said, I don't understand the jumping through the tables at all. I think it's dope. I hate the Bills fans because I think it's dope. And I think the name Bills Mafia is fucking cool too. So I hate everything about them because I think they do cool shit and have cool things. And then they're fucking dickheads. And they're not dickhead. Like, I want our fans to be more like them. Like, I like those type of fan bases.
I'll jump through tables.
Yeah, I think it's cool. We can't do it now because they got it, but we need to figure out something like it. Maybe like I don't know. What do we smash bottles over heads? How about that? Like I smash a bottle over your head, you smash a bottle over my head, go Jags.
And after a while.
somebody would do it wrong and they'd catch you with the butt end of the bottle instead of the middle. Yeah, when the middle of the bottle is not so bad. I know.
I've been hit with bottles several times.
Yeah, you get hit with the butt of the bottle. It hurts a little bit.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog.
Hurts a little bit.
Well, I don't know. I've never been on the receiving end, but I've seen people go down.
Now, if you are aiming said bottle to bust somebody in the head and you don't mean it, or you're not doing it friendly, you use the butt. Yeah. I don't know. We gotta come up with something cool, man. They got the table thing. It's dope. I don't know. I like the thought of destroying shit. I do. I love the idea of going into other people's city and destroying shit and then leaving. Like, fuck shit up and leave. I love that. I'm not friendly. I don't like being friendly.
We gotta think. We just gotta. Maybe we just start bringing we just gotta find like some cheap mannequins or something, bro.
Yeah, maybe mannequin it up. Yeah.
If
we bring a mannequin and we put their quarterback's jersey on it, right? And we get a team helmet. This would be cool because then we would have a collection of all the team's helmets. And we put them on the said mannequin. We put them in the parking lot, and then we shoot at it before game.
Yeah, with a with a paintball gun.
That's probably a better idea.
Are teal and black.
There we go. That's actually a really good idea. That's good. That's just something that should be done at the tailgates. Yes. This is the thing. Somebody get Bold City Brigade on the phone. Somebody get Bold City Brigade and let them know, hey, we got an idea for the tailgate now. It needs to be a ritual. We get a mannequin, and then you can reuse the mannequin. See, my idea wasn't as good because then the mannequin would have to be replaced after a while. Yeah. That's the only flaw I see in my idea. But with you guys are onto something because we can keep the same mannequin.
Yeah, teal and black paintballs. Just shoot it.
Then you got to buy the jersey, though. Now we're contributing to their jersey sales. I don't like that.
Oh, no. We could definitely just bootleg and just...
China jerseys.
I was like, trying to look at all the... We could just, before the season starts, we get the schedule and just order all the whole bunch of $15 jerseys.
We're on to shit. We're on to it. I think we got something here. All right. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Thanks for coming by and rocking with us, baby. You already know. Jags fucking win, dog. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Jags win. Playground Club win for me. And the Ramblers win for me. My son going to the Super Bowl. We going to win that bitch. And we finna beat the Colts this week. Or maybe I should say we not finna beat the Colts this week because then we'll beat the Colts. Buy glass panels and try to run through. First of all, Eric, I feel disrespected because you said try to run through. Eric, I am a monster. You understand me? I am an actual monster, and I'm a little fatter than I was a little bit ago, so I'm definitely making it through whatever the fuck I try to run through. But let me tell you this. I was at practice Friday, right? And the dads, we decided we was going to throw the tater around a little bit before practice started. I'm still kind of I'm just put that out there. I put one of the dads on skates. He ate it. I hit him with a sluggo. It was a rat partner. He went to slip and sliding like a slip and slide. And then I may or may not have called like a 60-yard bomb. This guy who was throwing the ball, first of all, that guy, his son's terrible.
But he's swinging.
Oh, I want to suit him up. I want him to play. He played quarterback in high school. He threw me the ball. Yeah. And I swear I was like, I'm not gonna get under this bitch. I had to turn the boosters on. I had to hit a diving front flip catch. It was incredible. I did a diving front flip catch. It was a flip, tucked the shoulder, rolled up, stood up.
You felt that you felt that yesterday morning, didn't you?
I feel that now. Well, I feel that now. Let me tell you. But hey, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Thank you. Shout out to the sponsors, Miller Creative Group, Anchor Fence and Deck, 904 Printing, and the homies over at the Duval, New Era Jags, Jaguars, let's go. Shout out everybody who fuck with us. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at In Teal Pod. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at In Teal Podcast, Instagram at In Teal Podcast, and join the Facebook group. What is it called again? In Teal Podcast. Y'all already know. I am your host, the High Take Hooligan Agent K. That, my friends, is the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and we are out of here.
We smoke, Andy. We smoke, the Texans. We smoke, the Titans. Now I want.
Who we smoke? The Bills.
We smoke, Andy. We smoke, the Texans.